Alrighty, welcome back to the garage. We are getting close to getting this AutoCAD project finished. Then we're going to start it up and see if I did something wrong or not. But today's video, we're going to work on replacing the steering post bearing. We got everything apart. This is a good time to replace this as well. This machine is about 10 years old, and we should look at doing this before we get it all back together and then find out later on we need to do this. So let's get started. So the way I'm seeing it right now, there's those two bolts right there, and then there seems to be one on the bottom, but we're gonna have to pull those two bolts up to get the one on the bottom out. And I'm hoping I can lift it up enough that I don't have to disconnect the steering linkage. I'm gonna see about that. But one thing else we're gonna do is we're gonna bust this free as well. And we're gonna put some lithium grease in there to help keep it lubricated. Got those pulled out. Of course, they're full of dirt and stuff, so I'm gonna wash them off with the hose. So it appears I was kind of hoping to get away without removing these, but I guess we're gonna have to pull the cotter pins, loosen the nuts, and then tap them through. I know the lighting's poor, but this camera has a built-in light, so I'm just gonna show you right here. If you need to remove those from the steering bar, that's what you need, a wrench underneath. You can see right there. The wrench catches it and then you're able to spin the nut off. That's going to allow you to spin her out. Out she comes. There's nothing attached to this now, so we should be able to pull her right out, looks like we did. And there's the bolt on the bottom, and we're gonna have to pull off. Actually, I'm quite surprised on how easy this thing is coming out. So this thing was just held in by some rust, but that's how she goes. Pretty simple. I'm going to clean this up. Bearings on. I cleaned the shaft up a little bit there. You can see where it's been cutting into the metal. I got some white lithium grease on there. That old bearing was completely shot. What I'm doing is I put the two bolts in loosely, and I got my two clamps right there. I'm going to put those clamps on, then I'm going to tighten everything up together. There we are, all assembled. All new cotter pins down below. Tightened up top. You can see the lithium grease has leaked out a little bit, which is good. Like I said, my motor was out, the plastics were off. This was a perfect opportunity to do it. And I hummed and hawed about it because I didn't have any issues with my steering. It didn't feel tight at all. But now that I removed that old bearing, it is stiffer than hell. It is hardly moving. So I'm glad I spent the time and the money to do it. One less problem done. We got the snorkels that can come up next, the dial-a-jet module. Still a few more things to go. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, I want to thank you guys for watching.